find the damn things first. There it is. That is mine. Down here should be yours. Ta-da! I've got a fair bit of grinding to do here. It's kind of annoying. I'm going to have to thin that out by. So we forged these into the shapes that they are, and it's quite heavy, but we now need to, you've annealed them, so we forged them and then we annealed them by sticking them into this ash, and the ash and the rod insulated them, so it meant they cooled down really slowly. So now they've cooled down really slowly, then they're easy to work.
They should be, the metal itself should be softer.
So we can then work them down to where we want them to be, and then we then need to heat treat them.
Grind them, get off all the excess metal, etc. When that's done, we will then harden them to hell, so get them so hot they're no longer magnetic.
That's
quench
critical temperature.
Yeah, critical temperature.
So then
they become
what?
non-matic. We're going to quench them in oil, simply and basically because that is the most common quencher used, to put it quite simply. So I'm just looking for my old quenchy thing and I can't find it, so I'm probably have to there it is. Okay. Conveniently sized for what we're doing.
So you don't need to quench it in like brine first.
If we knew what exact type of metal these files were made out of, then we would know exactly what to quench them in. I am guessing that oil is probably the safest bet, as that is the most common quenching medium used with various types of metal. Making sense?
Yeah, I guess so. So annealed and then grinding.
Yep.
Then normalising and then critical temperature, and then quenching.
Yep, and quenching.
And then
when they've been quenched,
tempering.
Then we temper them, which is essentially making them softer again, making steel softer, but making it the correct softness where it will hold an edge. Because basically we're going to make them obscenely hard with the quenching, and then we temper them to make them soft enough to actually be able to sharpen them.
Okay.
And make sure that they don't break or shatter if they fall on the floor.
Because they're too brittle if they've just been quenched.
If it's too hard, it will shatter if it gets hit.
And then your one here, you can see there's a crack in there.
Yep, and I'm going to have to do a fair amount of grinding to get that out. That kind of limited what I could do with this. I was a bit sort of stuck when I saw that crack.
How did you get a crack?
I don't know. I have absolutely not a sausage of a clue, mate. In all honesty, I'm just going to be straight out and say, no idea how that crept in.
But you can grind up and round.
Yep, I can grind up to there.
Then that'll get rid of all of that.
Well, all I'm going to do is get a hand file, start filing, and just find out how deep it is. And when I know how deep it is, then that'll affect how I shape the rest of the profile. So that's kind of first job for me, is actually just to grind that.
I might change the point of mine, because I did a bit of research, and if you've got the stabby point, then you're more likely to stab yourself than I am, a bit clumsy. So I'm going to round the top, but then I'm going to flick out, and it's called a barber's notch. And there's loads of arguments as to whether it goes round your nose a bit better, or round your lips, or round your ear a bit better. In actual fact, it's just because the barber needs a notch to pull it out. I'm a little bit confused as to why, because on the back of the scales you've got a piece of tail of metal.
Yeah.
That if you flick, that's going to flick it out from the scales. So I'm not quite sure as to why the barber needs a notch, but it's called a barber's notch.
The barber apparently needs the notch.
So yeah.
And rearrange the workshop. Rearrange the workshop.
So where's your hand
down this fabric here, and I have